And we are back. Thanks for all of those watching. If you're just joining us now, we are in the final round of Double Jeopardy. Our two final contestants are Susan and Fernando.
Hola.
Since Fernando is winning, he will begin our final category, composition of the blood. Fernando, you are up.
Let's begin with blood composition for 200.
Okay, blood composition for 200. The question is, what is the liquid portion of the blood? Yes, Susan.
Plasma.
I'm sorry, but I'm unable to give you that answer because your answer was not phrased in the form of a question.
What is plasma?
That is correct. The points are now at Susan with negative 1,000 and Fernando at 1,000. Fernando, it is now your turn to choose the next question.
Blood composition for 400, I guess?
The next question is, which type of cell provides protection from foreign particles and infectious diseases? Yes, Susan.
White blood cells.
Once again, I'm unable to give you the points for your answer due to phrasing reasons.
What are white blood cells?
Once again, Fernando gets the correct answer. Fernando, it is your board.
Let's go for the one with 600.
Blood composition for $600. The question is, which part of the blood is responsible for clots? Susan.
Platelets.
I'm sorry, I cannot stress enough how we are only allowed to score points when the answer is said in the form of a question.
What are platelets?
That is correct.
No, seriously, what's a platelet?
The score is now at Susan with negative 2,000 and Fernando at 2,000. With only $1 amount left, the last question of this round will be worth 800 points. The question is, what kind of cell delivers oxygen to different tissues of the body? Susan.
Red blood cells.
I'm sorry, but that answer is invalid.
What is a red blood cell?
That is correct. Now it is time for our final Jeopardy. You will have 20 seconds to answer the following question. Which percent of the blood is plasma? Now let's look at what we have. Susan has the answer, 55%, and Fernando has 30 cents. Susan did have the correct answer, but since you were unable to wager any of your money, I'm sorry to say that Fernando wins this round of Jeopardy.
Aussie.
Do we even know any of the answers to the questions?
I had no idea what she was even talking about, but you did kind of confuse me with that plate answer, though.
I think you mean platelets.
That's what I said. Plates.
Plates and platelets are two very different things. It'd be very difficult to eat off of a platelet.
Thank you all for joining us today. We will see you next time on Jeopardy!
Viva la Mexico!
Ha! The Packers suck. Vikings are going to destroy them next week at Lambeau. Christian Ponder. He's basically the next Brett Favre, only better because he doesn't play for the stupid Packers.
Brett Favre played for the Vikings too!
Shut up!
Don't tell me what to do!
Are you sassing me, woman?
Vikings lead the Lions by 7 from the 20-yard line. Adrian Peterson. Peterson cuts to the outside. He's across midfield. And he's going to take it all the way. 80 yards for a Vikings touchdown.
We've got AP. Everyone in Wisconsin's going to keel over and die when they see him trampling Clay Matthews. It's going to be so bad that the cheeseheads will have a heart attack.
Actually, the leading cause of heart attacks is plaque buildup in the arteries. It's called coronary heart disease. Google it.
Gerhardt in, Adrian out. Ponder in the shotgun. Carlson in the backfield to the right of Ponder. It's third down. It's 3rd and 6. Ponder goes back to pass, protected nicely. Fires right. Man wide open. Caught at the 15. Michael Jenkins leaped for the end zone. Out of bounds at the 3.
As long as we keep Ponder and AP on the field, we're set to go to the Super Bowl.
Watch them put Joe Webb in.
Like that's ever going to happen.
Joe Webb will start this playoff game for the Minnesota Vikings to Cedric Benson. When he was at Oklahoma, and look out, and Webb will try to get it away, and he throws it up in the air, and then it gets knocked down volleyball style. Eric Walden came in, had his arms around him from the 36. Play action. And Webb then falls over Matthews. A rips it off again. And barring a defensive foul, this will be the last play of the half. And it ends that way. And Webb's going to lose the ball. Taken away by Clay Matthews. So Matthews able to come in on a fourth down, take the ball away, and get the fumble recovery. And Webb will keep it again. There's Matthews right with him, and then he slings it downfield in the coverage, and it is Sam Shields hauling it in for the pick.
No!
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a blood cell. I'm going to show you where I'm headed. I start in the right ventricle, and then I move to the lung. In the lung, I receive oxygen. I then come back to the heart, where I'm pumped out to the body through arteries. Then I move through the small capillaries, where I give my oxygen back to the body. Here, that's my oxygen. Then I'm pumped through veins back to the heart, and I repeat this cycle forever until I'm dissolved. And that's my cycle.
Welcome back to a new round of Jeopardy! Our two contestants today are Crystal and returning champ Fernando. Our final category today is the heart and everything about it. Here we go. The heart for 400. How many chambers does the heart have? Crystal.
What are four? The left and right atria and the left and right ventricles.
Correct.
I'll take the heart for 800.
What valve connects the left atrium to the left ventricle? Fernando.
It was a mitral valve.
Correct. Next category, Fernando.
The heart for 1,000.
What is the largest blood vessel in the human body? Fernando.
It was a pulmonary artery.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Yes, Crystal.
What is the aorta?
Correct. Good job, Crystal.
The heart for 200.
Where are the superior and inferior vena cava located? Fernando.
Where is near the top of the heart, and the inferior is below the superior.
That is correct. We are coming down to the final questions. Fernando.
I'll take blood vessels for 300.
What are the three layers of the arteries and veins? Fernando.
What is the outer layer of tissue, the muscle in the middle, and the layer of epithelial cells within?
That's correct. Did you know that the thin walls of the capillaries help exchange oxygen and CO2 to and from the tissues?
Nope.
Okay. Final Jeopardy. What causes the rhythmic beating of the heart? Crystal, what did you have?
Breathing?
Sorry, but that's incorrect. How much did you wager?
Everything?
Everything? Well, that unfortunately leaves you with no money. Fernando? That's a dog, not an answer. How much did you wager? Well, I guess you win with $1. Fernando is our two-time champion. The correct answer was the sinoatrial node, which is known as the heart's pacemaker. This node fires at regular intervals, causing the heart to beat. See you next time, everybody.